And with our continuing election 2020 coverage, one state issue that Colorado voters passed was watched very closely by the gaming community in Cripple Creek. And News 5's Spencer Humphrey, he joins us live in Cripple Creek with more on how that issue and a county issue going to bring about some big changes here, Spencer.
Well, Amendment 77 allows gambling towns like here in Cripple Creek to have more local control over gaming restrictions. Now, it passed with 60% of the vote. Meanwhile, a Teller County measure, Question 2A, also passed, again, easing those betting restrictions. At Bronco Billy's Casino,
we have blackjack, craps, and roulette, and three-card poker.
COVID-19 restrictions mean table games are still off limits.
We have so many players that keep calling and asking, when are your tables opening? They'll open at the appropriate time.
A time which, after Tuesday's election, casino operators hope comes sooner rather than later.
And that's the first thing I checked when I got here at just before 6 a.m. this morning is did the gaming measures pass.
Colorado voters approved Amendment 77 Tuesday, which allows gambling towns like Cripple Creek to set things like betting limits and types of games allowed, rather than the state. At the same time, Cripple Creek voters passed Measure 2A, which allows unlimited single bets for players rather than the state's current $100 limit.
I think it will bring a different type of clientele in. You know, over the years we've had a lot of people come in and sit down and want to bet more than $100, but obviously the state doesn't allow that.
But for out-of-work car dealer Justin Jameson,
I just wish this pandemic would end because, like I said, me being a dealer, it's tough on all of us dealers right now.
People spending more on bets could have a downside.
It's going to make it harder for tipped employees to make their money. A lot of people rely on that money to be able to survive.
But to casino operators,
I think it's a very big deal.
Being able to up the stakes feels like a win for everyone.
I think it's going to benefit not only every casino here in town, but the players. It will be more enjoyable for the players, a better experience. The towns are going to benefit as well.
Now, those measures will officially go into effect on May 1st. Back over at Bronco Billy's, they tell me they're really hoping those COVID restrictions can be eased by then so they can start serving that new clientele. Always watching out for you, Cripple Creek. Spencer Humphrey, News 5.